Ring Central Coliseum in Oakland, home of the A's. Interleague baseball on MLB. Kendall Monroe up next for the A's. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. 2 down, nobody on.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The Braves leading by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is outside. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And that's ball 4. So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter. Payoff pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. He'll score easily. And it's a 1-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. There's nothing cheap about it.
Up next, the third baseman.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
On the ground, could be 2. Feeds to second, out there. On to Olsen. That's 2. Well, we go bottom 6. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Kendall Monroe. And delivers outside.
You know, these Athletics just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Pitch is in there, and a count 2-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His 42nd home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 4-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
2 outs, nobody on. Digging in for Oakland, Kendall Monroe. He's already homered in this game. To the right side, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking.
Runner takes off. Next offering popped in the air. Right field. Under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Monroe played brilliantly despite the loss. Collected a couple of hits. One of them left the yard.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came off. Even though he couldn't lift him to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
So up next, Kendall Monroe.
The third baseman, Kendall Monroe.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force it.
Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Ray throws over. Monroe back in on a dive. Monroe over at second, one down. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good.
Runner breaks for third. Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Stuck in a rundown trying for home now. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. A two-run shot, his 43rd home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball.
Now in for the Braves, Peter Dobbins. Kicks and fires. Ripped towards third. Sends it over to Sheets. Two gone now. And that one fouled off.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And that one fouled off.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, big strikeout right there.
One down. Next up for the A's, Kendall Monroe. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Dobbins has a beat on it. Makes the catch. And there's two down. So two away with nobody on. And the batter now, Kendall Monroe. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. The Athletics trailing by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Fairbanks is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big one.
Base is empty with 2 away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kendall Monroe.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Check swing went around. That's strike 1. And a good eye there. 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to
run around the move. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
1-2. Double steal. Got him. And that is that.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Fought off foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Ross Moyer up next for the A's. And a pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And now Nick Allen.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And it gets by him. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's 2-0.
He kind of rolled over.
Up next to the third baseman, Kendall. 1 run.
And first offering is fouled off. Monroe, the former Rookie of the Year, only 20 years old. And he's been quite a threat lately with 6 homers in his last 10 games.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one not close. It's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. In the air, center field. Bader should have it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Orlando Arcia. This to third. Whips it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Kendall Monroe. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-1. Lined into right. And there's 1 down.
Great swing of the bat right there.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That's to third. Monroe. In plenty of time to first. And Albies is retired. So 2 down. And next for Atlanta, Peter Dobbins. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And that is that. 1 hit in the...
Oh, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles. Look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that can